Happy Tuesday. Welcome to this moment right here and right now. I am so happy that you have chosen to join me today for a few minutes. I want to talk today about wellness, but at the risk of sounding less than optimistic. There's a quote that I heard, several weeks ago that really stuck with me, and for whatever reason earlier today it just sprang to mind, and the quote is this: "It is difficult to make money off of healthy people." Think about that. In this day and age of, we're all just getting past the pandemic, and we are all, I think, as a global community, those 2 years have been, they play a role in the level of stress that we hold in our lives and where we hold those stress levels in our bodies. Some of us tend to hold things more in our tummies and we get tight and feel unwell, and some of us hold our stress here in our shoulders where we just are so tense, and it all just kind of manifests in different places. And I think, too, it causes us to feel ill. There are lots and lots of diseases, conditions, things that go wrong in our bodies that can be prevented if we put the right tools in place in the foundational stage. Before you get to the stage where you have this or that sickness, disease, fill in the blank, that you have to then medicate to treat. So let's take diabetes, for example. There are so many people that have diabetes that have done everything that they can humanly possible to maintain good health and those things, and sometimes it still happens. But there are many ways that a lot of us can prevent something like that by educating ourselves on what's best to put in our bodies and what's not good to put in our bodies. Or I don't know, just I feel like my brain is wanting to spill out too many things at once. I keep thinking about antibiotics and kids, and I just feel like there's so much overuse, and there is so much that we, as responsible human people, can do to keep ourselves and those that we love from having to go on medications oftentimes, not always. Medications are there for a reason, and they are oftentimes very much needed. I'm not saying they're not, believe me, but I do think that they're often overused for certain things, and that there are lots of things we can do to prevent our future need for medications. I know I'm talking in circles. I'm sorry. So, it seems to me that our big pharma companies are, they want to make money, obviously. And if we are well and healthy, happy, low stress levels, sleeping well, putting good things in our body, smiling and glowing and meditating and taking long walks in nature, we aren't going to need nearly as many fixes for things, and therefore they're not going to make as much money. This is a little bit of a soapbox for me, so I'm going to go ahead and just say that yes, I believe there are a lot of things that we can do to prevent our future need for medication. And I want to show you this book that a friend of mine recommended. It's called Drug Muggers. And this is a book that you can get, and if you're taking a medication for something, you can read about that medication in here, and it'll tell you what kinds of foods, nutrients, things that you need to be taking in order for this medication to work at its very best, or in order for this medication not to hurt you in other areas while it's trying to fix a problem over here, if that makes sense. But this is something I want to read. Drugs can alter your body's ability to absorb, digest, transport, break down, or eliminate toxic compounds that you encounter every day, just by their ability to steal vital nutrients from you. The cascading effect affects your quality of life and may remain undiscovered for years as you get on a medication merry-go-round. Food for thought, guys. Food for thought. And on a happier note, I am just so happy that you have joined me. If you got anything out of this video, if it benefited you, if you would share it with someone, if you would like it, subscribe to it, subscribe to Root Wellness with Ren. I would be so appreciative. And let me know in the comments below, what kinds of things are you interested in hearing about? Maybe my next video will be a little bit more optimistic. But the optimistic part of this is that we hold the power, guys. We are in control. The very word disease is two root words of dis and ease. That means when our body is experiencing a disease, it means that our body is out of sync with its natural, holistic wellness state. And it just is what it is. And I guess we don't really think about that a lot because it's such a common word. And yeah, something to think about. You're beautiful. You're so beautiful. Thank your body. Thank you for being here. I will talk to you soon. Bye.